Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Kanpai News for the week commencing the 2nd of November, 2025. I am your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you boys this week?
Yes, and?
Feeling fantastic. Unlike last time.
All right. Well, we've got a fair bit of news, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off in our randomized order with Crunchyroll goes full channel surf. Crunchyroll has launched a 24/7 anime channel on Samsung TV Plus, streaming free with ads on Samsung smart TVs that have been from 2017 to 2025. The always-on channel features hits like Yu Yu Hakusho, Assassination Classroom, Black Clover, and To Your Eternity, available in both subbed and dubbed formats. They will also include promotional blocks and episodes of Crunchyroll's podcast, The Anime Effect. Okay, it's just The Anime Effect. The move follows the 2024 debut of Crunchyroll's Samsung TV app, expanding the platform's living room reach even further.
Next up, I stole it from Xeno. Chainsaw Man cuts the competition. Chainsaw Man, the movie Razor Arc, roared to #1 at the US weekend box office with an estimated $17.25 million from 3,003 theaters, pushing its worldwide total to $108 million. In Japan, the film has sold 4.69 million tickets for about 7.17 billion yen. That's billion with a B, or about $46.9 million. After 38 days, only 38 days. That's impressive. While 63% of the US revenue came from premium formats, the film... No, sorry, that's just the end of the sentence. While 63% of US revenue came from premium formats.
I think that means like IMAX, 4XD or whatever.
Right.
What have you.
Yes, the one where they can actually smell Razor's sweat as it comes off her. Who said that? Who said that? Oh.
We can't
the film dethroned Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Akaza Saigō after 9 weeks at #1 and continues to perform strongly across 46 overseas Sony markets.
I want to say, I think that's dethroned Demon Slayer in Japan, right? So...
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, but we did a review of it last week. I did a review of it. I fucking love that movie. I was so tempted to go see it again this weekend because I just enjoyed it so much.
Moving on, Xeno, you get to take us to graphs.
Yay! Anime's billion yen boom. The Association of Japanese Animations revealed at TIFFCon, which I assume stands for something, that the global anime market hit a record 3.84 trillion yen, which comes to about $25.1 billion in 2024, up 14.8% from the previous year. Overseas growth drove the surge, jumping 26% to 2.17 trillion yen, while Japan's domestic market gross rose just 2.8% to 1.67 trillion. It marks the third year in which international revenues outpaced Japan's. The anime production sector alone earned 466.2 billion yen, which is about $3.03 billion, a 9.1% increase. AJA, again, Association of Japanese Animations, noted that overseas streaming revenue often appears with a delay in production figures. Meanwhile, Bandai Namco Filmworks aims to boost Gundam's overseas box office share by 50% by 2030. Sorry, my bad. Aligning with Japan's broader push to double global entertainment exports by 2033. So, yeah, I mean...
I think blue is domestic and red is overseas. I could be wrong, though. I can't read these characters well enough to know.
I mean,
possibly the same down here.
It makes sense. I feel like, Japan's growth would steadily incline, but they already have
It would have to plateau
a dominant.
eventually.
Yeah, they have a dominant presence within their own country.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the world to start picking it up, it makes sense the way you've described it. That was it the blue line or the red line?
Red line.
The red line is actually international.
Yeah. One Piece trims sales. Toei Animation announced that One Piece will scale back its episode count to 26 per year starting in 2026, marking a major shift for the long-running series. Following the Egghead arc's conclusion, the anime will go on a 3-month hiatus from January to March before returning in April with the Elbaf arc. Toei producer Ryuta Koike stated the reduced schedule will let the show better match the manga's pacing and elevate production quality. It's a rare move for the anime, which has aired nearly non-stop since 1999, typically adapting one manga chapter per episode. During prior breaks, recap specials like One Piece Log, Fishman Island Saga filled the gap, but this change signals a new set of quality over quantity for the Straw Hats. And this is as they're still working on that reboot series from... Is it Madhouse?
No, I think it's Wit.
Okay. All right.
I think it's Wit Studio.
Alrighty. We're going on to Alienation Station. Brazilian manga lands English release. Nakama Press announced it will release Brazilian artist Cassio Ribeiro's Last Call to Leave Earth in English on March 24th, 2026. The 180-page comic, which won bronze at the 18th Japan International Manga Awards, follows three friends whose alleged alien encounter reshapes their lives years later. Ribeiro, known for Iris Complex and Navigating with You, described the work as a character-driven mystery inspired by Twin Peaks and Japanese horror films like Ringu and Ju-on. He called it a story about how even those closest to us can feel a little alien.
Interesting art style.
Right. Trigger Happy Fridays. Studio Trigger unveiled its new web anime, The Lenticulars on Friday, with the first episode, Work Gloves Are Gloves, now streaming and new ones airing weekly at 8 p.m. JST. Directed, written, and even colored by Trigger veteran Akira Amemiya. Directed, written, and colored by Trigger veteran Akira Amemiya, known for Kill la Kill and Gridman Universe. The series features music by Scenario Art.
Oh, I think this is the whole episode.
Yes.
I think this YouTube video is the whole episode.
Probably. Scenario Art and composer Rikiya Okada. Cast members include Manata Okawara, Uta Aihara, Yu Nishizawa, and Keigo
Moyura.
Shit. I'm really struggling to say this.
Mori. Ura.
Mori. Is it Mori?
Mori Ura.
Okay, Moriura. Oh, my brain was really struggling with that.
That's
Trigger,
fine.
Trigger teased the project last week, making another eccentric showcase of Amemiya's Jesus Christ, that Amemiya's all hands creative energy. Oh my lord, my brain. I'm sorry everyone. I tried.
It's okay.
You tried, you did well. You're okay.
Yeah. These are not the easiest names. And of course I had to give them to you, even though it's randomly selected.
Random. Yeah.
Right. Sentai Farewell, a final roll call for Gozyuger. According to Kyoto News, TV Asahi's long-running Super Sentai series will conclude with its current entry, number 1 Sentai Gozyuger, which premiered on February 16th. I think we actually talked about it when it came out, too. Reports from Kyoto and the Sankei Shinbun cite declining revenue from merchandise, events, and films failing to offset production costs as the key reason for ending the 49-year-old franchise. While Toei and TV Asahi, have yet to officially comment, Gozyuger serves as the 49th and final installment, marking Super Sentai's 50th anniversary overall. The milestone has been celebrated with nationwide exhibitions and polls honoring the series that inspired Power Rangers and began under creator Shotaro Ishinomori in 1975.
Honey, I streamed the show. DMM revealed that Go Nagai's Cutie Honey franchise is getting a new 15-episode short drama titled Cute Honey, Beloved Enemy, premiering on the DMM Short app on November 25th. Model and influencer Natsuki Abe will star as the iconic android heroine first introduced in Nagai's 1973 manga. The beloved series, known for its mix of action, comedy, and transformation flair, has spawned numerous anime, manga, live-action, and stage adaptations over the decades. The new short series marks the latest evolution in the ever-reinventing Cutie Honey legacy.
Cool. Across Time and Taisu. A new trailer dropped Sunday for The Edge of Time, a 97-minute Chinese animated anthology screening at the 38th Tokyo International Film Festival on October 27th to November 5th. Formerly known as Taisu Project, the 4-part film unites Japanese directors Shinichiro Watanabe for Cowboy Bebop and Shuhei Morita for Tokyo Ghoul, with Chinese filmmakers Li Wei and I don't know how you Wang Ming. I don't know how to pronounce.
We're just guessing here.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Under the Shard. Sorry, Under the Shed. What?
I would say that's Wong Mon. I could be
Under
wrong.
the Shed motif of Taisu, the cosmic energy linking time and space. Watanabe's short, A Girl Meets a Boy and a Robot, follows 3 amnesiac travelers uncovering the world's truth, while Morita's Roots,
or Tsurunomai.
Yeah, I don't know why it translated that one, tells of 2 girls forming a fragile friendship amid looming war. Both shorts premiered in Asia at the 2023 Niigata International Animation Film Festival, with Watanabe's film previously shown at Fantasia 2022.
Great! Now on to the sillier side of things. Bison gets supersized. McDonald's Japan teamed up with Street Fighter VI to give M. Bison, or Vega in Japan, a custom McDonald's-themed outfit. Outfit 2. Sorry, I guess it's, alternate outfit for, anyway. Available as a login bonus until December 12th. Ryu, Chun-Li, and Ken Masters also receive McDonald's EX color variants via download codes. The collaboration launched October 22nd with a 30-second parody of a classic Street Fighter II commercial, followed by additional videos showing characters battling in McDonald's-themed challenges. But I don't think any of those are actually linked on this story, so you'll have to go find those yourself if you want to see them.
Such a weird collab.
I know!
Like, if it was just like, oh yeah, like... No, I don't... This is... Okay, whatever.
I mean, the colors don't look bad on them, but it's just kind of weird.
Any other franchise? I don't know. So, moving on. Shaft shows its true colors. Studio Shaft unveiled the finalized visual for its 50th anniversary exhibition, featuring 20 characters from its long history of anime, from Bakemonogatari and Madoka Magica to Nisekoi and March Comes In Like a Lion. The celebratory illustration drawn by Bakemonogatari character designer Akio Watanabe highlights the studio's signature style and legacy. The exhibition will run at Mix Alive Tokyo in Ikebukuro from December 27th this year to January 18th next year.
Can you name all these characters?
Right. FanimeCon bets on Dōjin Boom.
I think it's FanimeCon.
FanimeCon announced it will launch Manga Ichiba in 2026, billed as North America's first event dedicated to English language doujinshis, where artists can make and sell self-published comics and related materials. The announcement coincides with a dedicated website for the event. FanimeCon, I refuse to call it FanimeCon. FanimeCon held May 23rd to 26th, 2025 in San Jose. Joins a tradition of similar Japanese events like Comiket, which drew around 250,000 attendees. Wait, is that? No, that's a Comiket. I actually did.
Yeah,
right, Comiket drew 250,000 attendees at its 106th edition in Tokyo. I'd kind of love to go to a Comiket, but at the same time...
Oh, it'd be insane.
No,
it'd be insane.
Heart attack.
It's not just that, but the heat, because you have to wait outside in the heat. And it's just like, unless you go to Winter Comiket, but...
So now on to our final normal story. Ohtani hits the manga big league. Seicom celebrated Shohei Ohtani's World Series run with illustrations by Gosho Ayomi, who did Detective Conan, and Takuya Mitsuda, who did Major? What?
I've never heard of Major.
I swear it was something besides just I guess
Major,
it's just a major baseball series. Okay. Right. So they shared this on their Twitter accounts. Fans can win the artwork by taking part in a home security quiz, apparently. Ayoma admitted surprise at the request, but poured his heart into the piece, while Mitsuda expressed honor at depicting baseball's superstar Ohtani and the Dodgers. Well, sorry. Whoa, wow, I just completely spaced out on that period there. Depicting baseball's superstar.
Stop.
Ohtani and the Dodgers are tied 2-2 with the Blue Jays, with remaining games scheduled for October 29th and 31st, or already over. And a potential tiebreaker on November 1st. But none of us follow sports, so we don't know.
And for our usual segment, the anime, manga, and novel releases for the October 26th and November 1st week. The bulk of the releases were on October 28th, with some exceptions. In anime, Crunchyroll brought us Let the Screaming Soul Retire Part 1 Blu-ray disc for $70, and The Most Notorious Talker Runs the World's Greatest Clan Blu-ray disc, also for $70. Discotech brought us Cyborg 009 vs. Devilman Blu-ray disc for $30. Sentai Filmworks brought us Princess Principal Blu-ray disc for $60. And Viz Media brought us Naruto Shippuden Set 8. Was box set 8? Or is it just Set 8 Blu-ray disc for $45?
And Discotech also brought us Uruseki Doji, sequels to The Overfiend.
Nice. In manga, Kodansha USA brought us Akira graphic novel 3, which is the hardcover version for $30. Seven Seas brought us the Ancient Magus Bride graphic novel 21 for $14, and My Twisted Eating Disorder graphic novel for $16. Yen Press released Goblin Slayer graphic novel 16 for $13.
They did?
And Vertical, yes, they did.
Likewise, Recoil graphic novel 4 as well.
Vertical brought us Nezumi's First Love graphic novel 1 for $14. In digital manga, Seven Seas brought us The Condemned Villainess Goes Back in Time and Aims to Become the Ultimate Villain graphic novel 5 for $14. Kodansha USA brought us Gamaran Shura graphic novel 34 for $11. Yen Press brought out Mint Chocolate graphic novel 13 for $7. J-Novel Club brings us a few. On October 29th, they brought us 8th Loop for the Win, with 7 lives worth of XP and the third princess's appraisal skill, My Behemoth and I Are Unstoppable, graphic novel 6 for $9. What the fuck was that? Nice. And on the same day, for the same price, I only have 6 months to live, so I'm going to break the curse with light magic or die trying graphic novel 4. What is with that name? That's impressive.
Yup.
In novels, Seven Seas brings us a few. Heroine, Saint, No, I'm an All Works Maid, and Proud of It, Novel 4. And Virgin Knight, I became the Frontier Lord in a world ruled by women, Novel 1, both for $10. They also brought us Witch and Mercenary, Novel 4 for $16. Viz Media brought us One Piece Law's Story, Novel for $12. Bit of background there. And finally, in digital novels, J Novel Club brings us Isekai Walking, Novel 4 for $8. And right out on October 30th, they brought us The Dragon and the Blade Saint, This Isn't Where We End, Novel 1 for $9. Viz Media decided to bring out the digital version of One Piece Law's Story novel for $7. And Seven Seas decided to bring both of these out on October 30th for the same price. Bowing to Love, the Noble and the Gladiator novel, and The Weakest Tamer began a journey to pick up trash, novel 11, both for $10.
All right.
That brings us to the end of that little segment.
Some definite winners in there for sure. Handyman Saito, he didn't mention it, but Handyman Saito was also in there. So yeah.
You guys have no idea how much I nearly choked trying not to fucking reference the stupid meme of look at this graph. When we did that article earlier. This photograph.
Right. So there are no facts or rumors this week. The internet is just completely dry. So that brings us to the end of our episode. Make sure you stay tuned later this week for Kanpai Cast, where we are discussing power-ups and which ones are good and which ones are handled well and which ones are handled terribly. So it's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
And then
screaming enough to power up.
Exactly. And then we'll see hopefully we'll see you here next week for more news.
News.